I mean, man, my story is a little different. It's funny that you asked me that, man. You're always throwing hooks, baby. It's okay, man. I rolls with the punches, yo. Because my story is kind of funny, man. Because my experience with my family is like I'm not from the tightest knit
Right.
family. You understand?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like everybody choose sides. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's how black families go. But I'm not about to get down. Just a motivational pod, right?
Hey,
But
man.
I'm just giving background knowledge. So
Yeah, speak
actually,
to it.
when I graduated, it's funny. A lot of people came to see me, but I honestly didn't feel like it was like support,
Yeah.
right? I feel like it was almost like, yo, he getting a degree, prove it.
Uh-huh.
Like it's almost like, yo, I gotta see this.
Right. Oh, he did it?
Nah.
Nah, we don't do that.
You feel what I'm
But
saying?
I feel like that's even something that you probably weren't prepared for. Like, yes, you're saying your family wasn't tight knit, but were you prepared for people to show up that you didn't expect? Sometimes it's about more than manifesting. You got to do the work. We are back.
Yeah, man. I know they love us too, man.
I want to.
I be seeing, I see the views, man.
Nah.
But I want to see some comments though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Interaction, man. We do this for the interaction, man. We like to talk.
Yeah.
That's why we pop. I'm sorry, I interrupted the intro. I'm tripping.
Hey, man, you ain't been here in a while, so
I'm all anxious.
Nah. The man in front of the camera is talking to the folks, man. The folks that watch us on YouTube and helped us reach 1,000+ subscribers. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And like he said, leave a comment on that thing, man. If you like it, if it's good, if we kicking knowledge, or if we're trash.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts as well. We appreciate that for the listeners who don't make it to the videos. But since we're here, I want to welcome y'all to the Keep It Uplifting podcast. We discuss lifestyle, fitness, and motivation. I am your host, Uplifting. I have back with me the man behind, in the front, to the side. He's all around the cameras, man. Talk to the folks.
Hey, what's up, folks, man? Appreciate y'all coming back to join us once again. Thank you, man. Like he said already, I'm going to reiterate that, man. We finally reached 1,000. Our views are getting up there, but we really don't know how we doing, man. We like for y'all to say it, man. Give us a fire sign, right?
Yeah.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anything, right?
Yeah.
Give us an interaction because we speak back.
Man behind the camera is going to be replying to all comments in case you guys didn't know.
Yes, I will.
The man in front of the camera as well. How you been? It's been a while since I had you on, man. I told him you was going to come back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if they believe me or not, but you here now, so.
Oh, yeah, man. They always got to trust you, man. You don't be lying. But, yeah, we going through things, man. Trials and tribulations.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right? I'm having to hold myself together and see my temper flared up a couple times.
Yeah.
People be trying to
take
we
your
talked
joy.
about it. We talked about tests, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I feel like sometimes people try to test you to see how you react.
Yeah.
And fortunately for me, I'm 100. I pass all tests.
Yeah, man, because you're a boss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've done this before. I've
and
been
real bosses.
Experience helps everything.
Real bosses stand on business, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Right?
What Big Worm say? It's principalities in this. Right?
Like it's not personal for you.
Never at all. Never.
Yeah.
Never at all. Like, you know what I mean? It's only correct, man.
Right. And you were a boss, right? Like you chose the role that you have now, but you've been a boss of many locations. You've been a manager of many locations.
Manager, supervisor, middle management.
Right.
Dealt with them corporate folks and dealt with, the people underneath.
And you had a job like right out of college, right?
Yeah, bro. I was managing.
Right out.
That's my
right. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
You standing on business.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So being a boss comes with a big responsibility, and we kind of talked about responsibility a bit, but I want to talk about the responsibility of you being the first to graduate in your family.
Most definitely.
was how was that experience? Like how was the experience of not only you talked about it on one of the pods, but how was the experience of graduating, but then getting a dose of reality where you're the successful person now and the responsibilities and the looks that and expectations that come with that. Can you touch on that?
Boy, I mean, man, my story is a little different. It's funny that you asked me that, man. You're always throwing hooks, baby. That's okay. I rolls with the punches, yo. Because my story is kind of funny, man, because my experience with my family is like I'm not from the tightest knit
Right.
family. You understand?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like everybody choose sides. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's how black families go. But I'm not about to get down. Just a motivational pod. Right?
Hey, man.
But I'm just giving background knowledge. So
Yeah,
actually, when I graduated, it's funny. A lot of people came to see me, but I honestly didn't feel like it was like support.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like it was almost like, yo, he getting a degree, prove it.
Uh-huh.
Like it's almost like, yo, I gotta see this.
Right. Oh, he did it? Nah, we don't do that.
You feel what I'm saying?
But I feel like that's even something that you probably weren't prepared for. Like, yes, you're saying your family wasn't tight knit, but were you prepared for people to show up that you didn't expect, just to see?
No,
exactly.
Bro, I wasn't even. I feel like even my decision. It's funny. Let's even backtrack before that. My decision to even go to get a secondary education was a shock to my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was like, basically, it's like senior year. It's like, yo, what you gonna do? Because you getting out of here, right?
Right. Right.
So it's like, yo, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna play ball. She like, are you serious? Right? She was like, I never thought you'd be. You know what I mean?
Did she say you wasn't good? Did she say you wasn't good though?
Wasn't good? What
yeah.
you mean?
Did she say you weren't good at football? Like,
oh no,
yo, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna play football.
She went to every game. She knew I was good. She didn't. She knew how the bill.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what she was looking at. Like, I can't afford that. Right? Like, what is he talking about? He's tripping.
Yeah.
And it's funny. Let me say this on the pod, man. I'm gonna say this on KIU. My mom actually made me a bet. This was the bet. Because honestly, my background for me was kind of a knucklehead in school.
Yeah.
I'm a jock, typical jock. You know what I mean? Probably 2.2 grade point average. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking school serious. I sleep in every class.
Yeah.
I don't go to all classes. Like, I just want to play the game on Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I go to school.
I'm really here so I don't get fined.
Exactly. That's me. That's my life.
Right.
My mother even was like, oh, I've never even seen you with a book. How you talking about you want to go to college? Like, what is wrong? like this dude's serious right now?
Yeah.
Right? So that's where I come from, right? So
Right.
when I tell my, and she's like, it's a phase. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Probably like
yeah.
that. So she was like, okay, well, if you get accepted to college and you get in, I'll pay for it every time.
Yeah.
That's what she said. I'm like, oh, bet. Now I didn't get a job.
Yeah, I don't got that pressure.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
bet. Man, this is the first underestimation about my secondary education. She was first person to underestimate. I love my mom. You know what I mean? Rest in peace.
Rest in
I
peace.
love her, but she did underestimate me.
Yeah.
She thought I didn't know how. Man, look, I got the application because we not from here. Like he said, I'm the first person in my family to graduate college. We don't even know how to do this.
Right.
I didn't even know you had to pay for college application.
Right.
I gotta pay money to send in the application. I thought that was crazy. Right?
Y'all don't just take these?
Yeah, like anybody can submit.
I don't got it. That's like paying to work somewhere.
Yeah.
Y'all want me to pay y'all to apply here?
To tell me no?
That don't make no sense.
That was a rude awakening.
I've had jobs before.
And
this college thing is tricky.
Right, that's not how it works. Anyway, got through all that, like trying to talk to my guidance counselor, got a way to get application fees waived.
Right.
But I knew where I wanted to go. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I went there. I'm not gonna mention the name because I got beef with them now.
Right.
But anyway, got there, they had an open house, right?
Yeah.
Open house says you go down there, you basically sit in front of a panel, you I had to write a intro essay, and they do the GPA thing and your SAT score, all that, which was, like I already mentioned, very average.
Right.
Very average SAT, very average GPA.
Right.
The GPA is the epitome of average, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I got in based off of kind of what everybody sees now, yo. Is really personality and my writing skills. Because I wrote a very creative essay.
Yeah.
I sat in front of the panel and they basically, hey, why should we let you come here?
Right.
And I told him, and I got in. Boom. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
That's
got
nuts.
in. My mother couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
We drove all the way down there. She like, you got accepted?
Yeah.
Like, like we stayed at a hotel.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? We did the whole thing. You got wow, boom. I got accepted. So she's happy telling everybody, whatever. Fast forward, I graduated.
Yeah.
Now, everybody coming down, like I said, my family's very segregated.
Right.
People choose sides. It's a lot of beef and tension, right?
Right.
But for this, everybody.
Success is like the lottery, man. Success is like the lottery when you black.
My father was at my college graduation.
Success is like the lottery.
This was the second time in my entire life that I had seen my father.
Wow.
The only second time that I had seen my father was at my college graduation.
That's crazy. Okay.
Even my best friend in life, my little brother,
right?
Little brother G, you know him, right? Shout out to G. But even he was there. He was like, "Yo, this is weird, bro. That's your dad over there."
Yeah.
Like, cause he grew up with me, and everybody know me. My mom's single parent.
Right.
So it's like, yo, that's your dad. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like someone meeting my dad is like, what?
Right.
I've known you for 15 years, and now you have a dad.
This
like,
your pops?
So yes,
right.
That's how many people turn out for you when you quote unquote become successful.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
Right.
I'm not even successful yet. We're just talking about getting that piece of paper.
Right. But when we were graduating from high school going into college, we perceive college, I mean, we know differently now, but we perceive graduating college being a 6-figure ticket.
Yeah.
So
joke's on you, right?
but
yeah, that is.
You know what I'm saying? But the money that's associated with you graduating, everybody wants to congratulate you on the money that you're about to get.
They were giving gifts,
right? I mean, I think people are genuinely excited for you, but at the same time, you just it's the same thing if you hit the lottery. Everybody gonna want to shake your hand, come bring you something. Hey man, I knew I owe you $20 from 1922. Let me get this back to you now in 2022, So
everybody want that handshake.
Right.
But another thing is too, I'm not gonna just shit on everybody in my family too. A lot of the people that came out to see me did support me in my endeavors too.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of like uncles, cousins that send those cards.
Right.
You know what I mean? Aunts that send them packages, them food packages while you at school. Everybody, hey, all my college students, man. I know y'all know about them boxes of oodles and noodles and Kool-Aid. They come in handy in some dorm rooms. So that type of support was given, and then once you reach it, it's like, oh shit, I was giving them Kool-Aid while, you know what I mean?
Right,
like, I'm a part of this.
Right.
So that was part of it.
That's their celebration too.
That's the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I scraped up whatever. Oh, he doing, and it was like a black man's doing something positive, right?
Right.
We want to support that.
Right.
You know? So it was so that was part of it too. But I feel the shade too. But we get all of it. And that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, man. When you get a certain level of success, there are issues that come with it. Like I don't have the same story that you have with college because my mom was like, look, I'll pay. I had to go to community college.
Yeah.
And she was like,
you don't think my mom was like, you sure you don't want to go in and run a college?
But my mom hit me with the I'll pay half.
Yeah.
She wrote me a check for half.
Yeah, that's how
That's how much she believed in me actually going to school.
Yeah.
So the funniest part is, of the three of us, I won't say I'm the most successful, but I feel like I'm doing pretty well for myself and I'm pretty balanced. And now every time I have a discussion with moms, it's like, well, it's on you now.
It's different, right?
Yeah, it's like, why? What do you mean it's on me? Well, guess what happened to this person? Or guess what happened to this person? And it's on you now. No, what? How we get on me? And it's like once I didn't take the college route like you did, graduate, but once I got a certain job, certain credentials, next thing I know, the success was problematic for me.
Yeah.
And that's what I really wanted to talk about. I know we kind of went a long way into it, but success is...
It's all right, folks. Stay tuned, man. We that was just the warm-up. We getting into it. Because, yeah.
But success is very... Are you prepared for success? Yeah. Is really what I wanted to talk about, is how much do you love what you're doing now, because that's going to change.
Yeah. Are you ready to receive it, and are you ready to receive everything that comes with it?
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Because once I graduate college, I get the job, I got my car, I'm good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm clean cut every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's no issues. I'm living my life. I'm safe, I'm doing well, or I think so. Right?
Right.
And then it's like, moms.
Yeah.
hey, let me get $100.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, people got receipts, man.
What?
People have receipts.
Yeah,
remember when I did this for you? Remember when I helped you with this? And it's cool to, reciprocate the help that you got. But when you get successful, I mean, people want to... I've been sued before. I've had lawsuits against me. I've had people coming after me for money that I didn't even know about when I was a kid, and no way I could have had this bill in my name. Right?
Yeah.
Like you get a lot of things that come with the success. Like we always talk about the hate, but just the expectations of you now.
The expectation, bro.
Because when you get to a certain to a certain level, you can't fall from that. Yeah. You can't falter. You can't fail. You can't fall below it. You can't crawl under it. Like you can't do anything but what people think a successful person should do.
And that's the nail on the head right there, bro. The pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they say pressure bust pipes, bro.
Yeah.
So people fold under that, man. You the eye now. The eye on you. You understand? Like not only that, but people critique every move you make. Yeah. Like I talked about this on probably not on this pod, but the other pod that we do. I talked about how people try to assume roles for you, and if you don't take on that role, now they look at you differently. Yeah. Right? And it's like you said, you're talking about, hey, I perceive you as this successful person, and because you're not doing this, now I disagree with what you're doing. Now I'm disappointed in you. Yeah. Right? And it's like, yo, you can't tell me how to move just because I'm doing because I'm doing something that you perceive as positive, right? Right.
Exactly. I remember when J. Cole said being broke was better.
That's real stuff.
And it's not even the fact of the money, but it's what comes with the money. And are you prepared for what comes with the money? Are you prepared with being a boss? Like I said, when you're a boss, you have to stand on business. A lot of people will make it personal. Yeah. But you, as a boss, can only stand on business.
You always have to think objectively.
Right. Talk to it, speak to it, tell me.
And that's what a lot of people get misconstrued, right? Is like he's talking about, when you become a boss, you become a person that's higher in responsibility and superiority. Now you have to make decisions that make perfect sense. Right. You understand? Like he's talking about boss. I can't make I have something to uphold now. I got bills, I got things, I got responsibility. Right. You know what I mean? Now, these days, I have a son. Now I got different things that I have to take care of. Right. So like what you said, I can't fall below a point. So now every decision I make has to be headed towards the upper direction.
Has to be. Because the critique, if that decision is not the perfect decision that you've ever made, is just the most outlandish stuff you ever heard before. Why would you do that? Yeah. Did you think about that before you did that? Who told you that was okay?
I definitely did. I bartered it. You know what I mean? I weighed the right and wrong, and it's the best thing for me. But you understand?
But nobody questions you when things work out. No. Nobody questioned you when you graduated. Nobody questioned you when you became the boss. Nobody questioned you when you making money and paying their bills. Like that's the stuff that comes with success that you have to. Everybody's critiquing everything that you worked and built yourself up and upon.
Yes.
Like that foundation that you built yourself on, that the nights you stayed up and grinded, the money that you had to save and you didn't eat certain nights so you could make these plays for people.
Yes.
Like that's the stuff that people don't understand.
Yeah, man. Like I built this, man.
My name is on
like,
this.
I built this, and I will protect it at all costs. You understand?
Right.
So I can't make decisions that will falter everything that
Right.
I work for.
Right. And
You understand? And we do make mistakes, right?
we're human.
But guess what happens when you make the mistakes? The haters are loud, right? You feel me? I knew it. I knew he wasn't shit.
Right.
He was faking getting that degree and all
I
that.
know. He thought he was smart. Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah. Oh, you got that piece of paper that makes you different.
Son.
Yeah.
I mean, you get all that, bro.
You get
like the when you get to a level of success or the boss attitude, right? It's God, when the mental toughness definitely comes in handy, you know?
Yeah.
Because I think that's what a lot of people can't handle about. We're talking about being a boss now, right? That's what a lot of people can't handle about being boss level.
Right.
They can't handle the eye on them. They
Right.
can't handle the critiques.
Right.
They can't handle people not liking them.
Exactly.
And that's one thing as me and my experience in management and being a supervisor is that I have to love when people don't like me.
Yeah.
Let me talk.
Wow.
When people don't like you,
Yeah.
you can manage them better.
You could be more direct.
You can be more direct and you can think more objectively. Because now
There's no emotion involved.
there's
Right.
Sorry.
They just come.
I'm about to destroy the studio because I got so
But
excited.
they just come in there for the check. They come in there to get their job done.
There's no emotion, and honestly, that's how business works perfect.
Yeah.
Because even when, like I said, I got a management degree, so I wrote papers in business.
Mm-hmm.
And when they teach you how to write papers in business, they said no colorful language.
Mm.
Because business is direct, straightforward, and should be straight to the point with no emotion. That is literally how they tell you to write business papers. That's how they teach you how to write emails.
Right.
Because that's what it is. Hey, I need you to do this by this time. Do it like this.
Mm.
You know, it's not like, hey, James, how you doing today?
Yeah.
Hey, I hope last night was good. It's like they used to tell me, hey, skip all this. Skip this part. Cross stuff out. Because they call it laser. They call it laser direction. Everything should be focused. Yeah. And what I said, when people, you start learning to embrace when people don't like you, that's good because that takes the emotion out of it. Now I can speak to you directly.
Right. But I like that. I like that you said laser direction.
That's what it is.
No, but I think that's a key. I think that's a key thing that people should have, not only in their communication, but in their lives. Laser direction.
Right.
Especially when you achieve success. You should know where you're going, where you're headed, and that way you don't get swayed by the emotions of others. And that is some boss stuff.
That is.
Yeah.
Man. You have to learn to, bro. Like I was in the restaurant business. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people. And you got a lot of people doing different types. I'm not quite sure it's like that in every workplace, but it's a lot of people dealing with different type of jobs, and you got people getting paid different amounts of money. So people have different feelings involved. Right?
But you still had management. How did you communicate to them? Did you were you softened? Was there a lack of laser direction, laser focus in that?
Let me tell you about this. One thing I learned is, like I told you, my position is middle management.
Right.
But I learned how to manage the manager. This is kind of what I do now. Mm-hmm. Because now I stepped off of management because I needed more free time. And now I'm just an employee.
Right.
But my experience and my knowledge, they say knowledge is power.
Yeah.
I learned how to manage the manager. And that's what I do all the time. First thing I do is, like I said, laser. I tell them, I do it at interviews. What's your goals? I'm about to do your job.
Yeah. What's the response?
Damn, that's great. Yeah, they look at it as great.
Right.
Right. Then when I go into And I go into, you know what I mean, my job, and I look at my boss, and I'm like, yo, once I learn my job, because I got to learn my job inside and out, and the people that I need to direct job inside and out.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I know how to do this, hey, man, what you do?
Yeah.
And you know what I found out? A lot of times they'll show you. They'll tell you exactly what they do.
Right.
Right? This is what I do. This is how I do this and do that and do that. And then I learn that. Right? Then I end up doing it for them. They like, oh, this is great.
Right.
I got him doing my job for me, right?
Yeah.
That's what they look at it like. I'm working hard as shit.
Right.
I'm doing extra hours. I'm getting salary, so I'm doing like extra hours. I'm doing his job, my job, doing everything, right?
Yeah.
Why am I doing that, yo?
Because you're preparing for success. And that's what we talking about. You gotta prepare, man.
When they call my name,
yeah,
I know what to do when I get in the game, bro.
Yeah,
I done read the playbook.
Exactly, bro.
If my boss gets sick, hey, yeah, I can step up and do this. But can we do this? Can we renegotiate my salary?
That is the grind, and that is going forward, man. That is the only way you can do this. That's the only way you can be prepared to reach the next level. Is you got to run the plays. You got to run it. Sometimes you got to run the plays in your head. I mean, you think about an actor, right? An actor is going to be able to recite that script to and fro before they go in without even reading it.
Right. And he know his lines, your lines,
right?
Where the camera should be, where the set's supposed to be like. He know this. He done went over this already. He prepared for how the outcome is gonna be.
That's what we're doing here. That's what people are. If you're watching this, which I hope you are, that's what we're building here. That's what we are. We prepared for this for years, and it's funny because we was talking about it before we even started.
What we was talking about.
Yeah, we didn't realize, but we've been having talks about, hey man, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna work on collectively? What are we going to build? And even with the channel started in 2012. Like, we laid so much foundation that when we got into this, all we had to figure out was what's the new stuff that's going on. Like, what's the new app, TikTok? What's the new, what's the new algorithm they got out? What's the new technology, like new cameras or new lighting? Like, we had to figure out stuff that we've never done before. But that's the part of success that people have to be ready for too, is the uphill battle of you still are going to have to keep grinding. You're still going to have to keep experiencing things because there's nothing without experience, right?
Man, what they say, experience is the best teacher.
Best teacher.
Experience is the best teacher, man.
Yeah, man.
And then once you have the experience and you can speak it,
right?
That's when you get the respect.
Yeah.
You understand? Like when something happens and you like, I've seen this before. This is how we did it last time. This should work. Right?
Yeah. I do that a lot.
That's why I'm saying it. Because we do this with you.
Yeah.
But yo, this nigga uplifted be like, hey man, you should like try it. He was like, oh, maybe you should try it like this, do like this, see what happens there. Right? That's how he'll tell me, right? I come in like, hey, man, I did what you said, man. This shit jumping, bro. I did exactly what you said. That worked, man. Thanks, man. He like, yeah. I did that.
Yeah, but
I did that before. Yeah, that's how you do it.
But the experience, man. You got to put in the work. If you're going to be a boss and stand on business, stand on your word, stand on your name, you got to be able to speak to what you've done before.
Yes.
A lot of people want success, but you can't speak to what you've done before because you haven't prepared for it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have no stripes.
You was talking about working with your boss so much that you're able to do your boss's job because you're preparing for the next level.
I do his job, he call out.
Right.
He be like, hey, man, put them invoices in and pay them bills and, man, I'm not coming in there. Right? I'm like, sure.
Right.
Relax.
Exactly.
But what that does is some people would call that like brown nosing or maybe they call it sucking up or whatever.
Yeah.
But it puts me in a different position, bro.
Exactly.
Because another one thing that and that's what I'm saying, like even my boss, we we done butted heads a lot.
Yeah.
We both bosses, right?
Yeah.
And we done had, me and you.
Yeah, we have boss talk all the time.
We done had some stern conversations, right? But I'm like this, bro. Right? Because I was like that even with him. We used to do this all the time. But even some of those days, on them long work days, he even say, he like, man, look, when something else open up, you the first person I'm calling.
Right.
Because I know you can do it.
And that's really what it is, man. A lot comes with this. You're gonna have hate. You're gonna have love, because you're gonna have genuine love from the people who put in work and feel like they are a part of the success. And then you're gonna have people who feel like they are entitled to your success. And you're also gonna have moments where you are thinking that, damn, I'm successful and I'm still grinding even harder than I was before. And my question to you, and I'll end it here, is, are you prepared for your success? Keep it uplifting.
Make sure to like, comment, share, and most importantly, keep it uplifting.
Take it up, listen.